Hey guys, Mindy Spradlin here, the owner of the Little Sprouts Consignment Sale. This is my friend Tiffany here, who's going to help me teach you guys how to prepare and tag your items. So Tiffany, why does it matter if they know how to tag your items? Why do we care?
Well, it's really important because if you don't tag properly, then your tags could fall off, or if it's not on the right side, people can't see the tag. You need to be efficient and very particular. We're a little crazy sometimes about this, or at least I am.
Well, and we don't want it to take forever when they come to drop off their items.
No.
And we don't want to find a lot of things that they did wrong and make them do it over.
Because then that's going to be another 30 minutes out of your life, and we all know that
and
no
your
one
mom
has extra 30 minutes, right?
Ain't nobody got time for that. Okay, so let's show them how to do it.
Okay.
All right, first of all, guys, you have to use cardstock. Do not use this flimsy paper on your tags, okay? Because when you have your tag up and somebody pulls on it, it's going to come off, okay? So do not use paper, use cardstock. By the way, that's in your guidelines you agreed to, so make sure you do it. Okay, they have to have a good description. So what does this description say?
It says vintage red car pants, because it has little car prints on it, corduroy worn once.
And here's the thing why this matters. If your tag gets missing from your item and we want to look up your item, like somebody brings this up and wants to buy it and it has no tag, we can't sell it unless we can figure out what it is. So if all you put on here was red pants, we're probably not going to be able to find that in our system because there's probably a lot of red pants. Right. So if you give us some good keywords, make sure the size is correct, then we're going to be able to look up your item and be able to sell it. So good description on your tag. Now we want to show you how to properly hang and tag your items.
You're going to hold the hanger facing you, and it's going to look like a question mark. So the hook is going to go to the left, your left. And when you put on your item, you're going to put the tag on the right side of the item.
If you're looking at it. So if you're looking at it, your tag's on the right, your hook's on the left.
And you're going to use safety pins, all silver safety pins. No,
what are those bad safety pins?
These naughty little safety pins. Can you even see them? No, you can't because they're too small. Okay? They're not going to hold anything. Things will fall off. It's really hard to get off.
Yeah, and the deal is, guys, this is for your own protection, okay? If you use really cheap, tiny, horrible safety pins, your tag's going to fall off, your clothes are going to fall off the hanger, and then it's not going to get sold. So take the little extra 20 cents and buy the good safety pins and pin your items properly.
Yes.
So speaking of pinning your items properly, let's show you how to pin your pants, okay? So here's another example. You see that these safety pins have gone through both the front and the back waistband and are pinned at the top close together. If you have larger pants and you put the pins over here, they are going to fall off and your hanger's going to go like this on the rack and nobody's going to buy your item. You need to pin close to the hook going through the front and the back of the waistband because it's really annoying when there's a bunch like this, right?
And a lot of times it can get shoved to the back of the rack, and as people are flipping through, they miss it completely.
Yeah.
So
this doesn't work well.
No.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Wire hangers. Guys, you have to use wire hangers for anything that is over 12 months. Okay, 12 months and up, you need to use wire hangers. If you do have a baby outfit, you want to show that one there, that is under 12 months, plastic hangers are okay. Now let me show you a little tip. If you want to use wire hangers, because we like them and they don't take up a lot of room on the racks, you can take your wire hanger like so and bend it down. And now you have a hanger for your baby items that fits nicely on our rack. So that's a little makeshift baby hanger, but you are allowed to use plastic hangers for under 12 months. Okay, now we want to show you how to pin two-piece sets. This is probably one of the most common mistakes.
I think so. Yeah,
It's really frustrating.
It's really frustrating when you're shopping, when you're checking people in.
And it's frustrating if we make you redo it when you come to drop your items off.
So
So
more time for you. So
we're going to show them how to do it. So here's a two-piece set, okay? We have a tank top, on the front. I'm showing you the back side. You notice that this skirt, this could easily be pants or shorts or something like that, is pinned to the hanger. Do not pin it to the shirt or it's gonna pull it down and not look attractive, okay? Pin it to the hanger at the top, again, going through the front and the back waistband, pin to the top. Okay, hopefully that's really clear for you guys. You can look at the up close image that we have to make that really, really clear. So now we're going to show you guys how to prepare your toys and baby gear and all that kind of random stuff.
Yes, because the bigger items can be a little bit bulky and kind of tricky at first, but it's not really when you look at our tips.
So we're going to show you how to do it. Okay, so your first tip is your items need to be clean. Like, guys, really clean. Please do not bring in a car seat that has stains in it and maybe some traces of Cheerios and some nastiness, okay? Like, nobody wants to buy that. It's really gross.
That's nasty.
And, yeah, it's really actually disgusting.
That's gross. Yeah.
And if you bring it, I'm sorry, but we're going to send it back home with you to wash, okay? So wipe out everything. Do not bring, like, an exerciser that's gooey. Just wipe it down, get some wipes, make it fresh and clean so that somebody feels good about buying a used item. So clean is really important.
Remember, if you wouldn't want to buy it in that condition, no one else is going to want to buy it. So,
and you can price it higher if it's clean.
It's very
right?
true.
Like you want it to look like new. We do have high standards, so keep that in mind.
And also think that, especially with very popular items, there might be multiple items, so you're kind of competing against other sellers. So
make
if
yours stand
super,
out.
super clean, bing, everyone's going to go for yours and fight over it.
I like that. Bing, bing. That's good. That's a good pitch. We're professionals, guys. Okay, batteries. You have to have batteries for all your items that need them, right? Because if a mom picks up preciously annoying toy like this, she's gonna want to make sure it works, okay? And if it doesn't have batteries, it's not gonna sell. And if you bring it to us without batteries, we're not gonna accept it because we will test it when you bring it in.
Right.
Okay, now what do you do with toys that have a lot of pieces? This little pirate ship right here, he's got this little guy and these little guys in the bag, okay? Well, you have to make sure that your extra pieces are gonna stay with the big item. If they put it like this, Tiffany, this guy, you know where he's gonna end up? He's gonna end up in a little boy's pocket and go out the door, or he's gonna end up in our lost and found, and he's probably not gonna make it back. So you wanna put him probably in a bag, and then
you take the bag, roll it up, stuff it somewhere, and it could be here in the middle, and then just take a little bit of packing tape and secure it tightly.
And you can put on your tag, pirate ship and bag of figurines, okay? So that way we know if something gets lost, we can put them together. Yeah, so clean, batteries, don't bring in your scratch DVDs. We will look at them. If it has a plug, we will plug it in. So no, we're gonna test all of your items. You want them to be clean. You want them to be in excellent condition so that they will fly off of the tables when people come to shop. Anything else?
Less to take home.
Less to take home.
Yeah.
You don't want the stuff back.
There you go.
You want to price your items to sell. We generally recommend that they're about 40 to 70% off of the retail price, unless you have a really high priced or high, what's the word I'm looking for?
Unique.
Yeah, unique, in demand, high in demand item. Like maybe Matilda Jane or some custom made things, then sometimes you can price them a little bit higher. But think about what you would honestly pay for something, okay? Be honest, don't get attached to it because you want to sell it. And then why don't you tell me about that?
So half price time. Y'all, this is really important. So you're gonna price, first of all, you're gonna price to sell, but also think about, hey, this could be slashed to half price. You don't want to have to come and pick up your stuff. Price it to where even with half price, it's going to be gone. And especially if you're going to donate your items anyway, let it go. So even if it's an item for $5, you'll get $2.50. Yay!
We always end up, like when it comes time for us to sort and prepare the items for consignors to pick up, there's all these things that people left to donate and they left them full price. And it's so frustrating because I'm like, oh my gosh, I know that would have sold, if it was half price. So if you're going to come, if you're not going to come pick up your items, then leave it for half price and it's going to sell. And yeah.
Because a little is better than nothing, right? Yeah.
So remember that tip. If you're going to donate, definitely make them go half price. And even if you're not, really consider that so you can sell more. Okay, so the next thing that you need to pay attention to is the brand of your clothing. So this is a pretty cute dress. I would love to put this on a little 5-year-old. What's wrong with it?
Well, it's a Target brand.
But it's actually new with tags.
Well, it's totally true. But, you know how I love my Target, but we don't accept Target or Walmart.
Seriously?
Or Kohl's.
We don't accept Target at my sale?
I'm sorry, we don't. I'm sorry, high-end, Matilda Jane, Minnie Bowden.
Okay.
You know.
So here's the deal, guys. This is a really cute dress, but Little Sprouts is a bit of a niche sale. We don't accept Target and Walmart and Kohl's. You need to look on our website for the brand list to see what items we accept, because we accept high-end and upscale brands. So that's why people like to come to our sale, because they don't have to look through some of the discount brands. So even if you have a really, really adorable outfit from Target or something like that, don't bring it to us. You can put it in another sale, but we will check your brands when you drop your items off. So look on our brand list and make sure that you're all set on that, because this is adorable, but it's not going to fly.
So you guys, if you have a brand that's not on our list, just go ahead and bring it in when at your drop-off time, and we'll look at it, and then we'll either accept it or send it back.
Okay, so shoes. Let's talk about shoes. First of all, shoes go by the same brand criteria as clothing. So again, double check the brand list on our website so you don't get in with a whole bunch of cute Target shoes that we have to send back to you. Check the brand list. Okay, Tiffany's going to tell you how to prepare your shoes.
Okay, so shoes, come in pairs, so you want to keep the pairs together, right? So easy breezy zip ties. So fast, so easy, done.
And cheap. Zip ties are cheap.
Super cheap. And then you just punch a hole and tie on your tag, done. Or some people will tape the tag, especially rain boots, straight on.
Yeah. I don't really recommend taping the tag unless you absolutely have to, because that tape comes off. So what you said about punching the hole, then putting a ribbon through it and tie it. Again, if you're using cardstock, it's sturdy, it's going to hold up, and your tag is going to stay with your shoes.
Exactly. So tricky shoes that they don't have any laces or holes or anything, just safety pin them together like these little water shoes. And then my personal favorite tip is to tape the end of the safety pin so it doesn't come undone.
It's a good little tip.
Oh, thank you.
I like that.
I felt pretty smart when I thought of that.
I've never actually done that before.
Yeah. Well,
tips from the pros right here, guys.
Genius. And then Tevas or Tevas, depending on who is talking and where you're from. Teva. But whatever. Make sure, so these are Velcro, so if you just tie it onto the Velcro could come undone, no good box. So zip tie or tie through the actual framework of the shoe, and then it's going to stay together that way.
And these are a little bit dirty. Were you planning to bring these to the sale?
I was totally going to clean them first, Mindy.
I hope she was. We might accept these. These would be on the edge, guys. Bring your shoes clean and not super scuffed up. The only exception we make for that are things like rain boots, okay? If your rain boots are a little more scuffed up, you can see here on these, then that's okay, we'll take them. But generally for shoes, they need to be in very good condition. And make sure there's no caked on mud on the bottom. We actually get stuff like that, and you got to bang them out on the sidewalk.
These are too dirty too. Really get a toothbrush and get in there, y'all.
We don't actually have to get a toothbrush. Okay, so let's talk about stains, rips, buttons missing, snaps not working.
Nobody likes that.
No good, guys. No good.
No.
Okay, so check your items before you bring them. If you have a shirt that has a lot of buttons or like a sleeper that has a lot of snaps, button and snap them before you come. Because if you don't, we're going to have you do it when you get there, and it's going to take more of your time. You want to check for stains, right? Hold it up in some light.
Right. Daylight is really great. Daylight shows imperfections that normal lighting doesn't. So I really encourage everyone to be by a window during the day to do it. And really, in the holes, if you're holding up, then the light's going to shine through. So if there is a hole, you'll see it.
And guys, we pretty much always send things back with people, so don't be offended. If you bring 40 items and we send back 5 of your items with you because we saw things that you didn't see at home, don't be offended, right? That's just how we keep our standards high, and it happens to everybody. Pretty much everybody gets sent home back with something, so just expect that and be chill about it.
I had something sent home once.
I always send some of my own things home.
You're like, oh, that's not good.
Yeah, always, guys. Happens to the best of us. One more quick tip, guys. Don't bring any clothing in a bag. All clothing needs to be on a hanger. We don't have anywhere to put the clothing except on a hanging rack. So if you have a onesie or a pack of onesies, unless it's brand new, you need to put them on a hanger so we can hang them on the hanging rack.